Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode SEC filings. And today we are dissecting Lithia Motors' filing for July 15, 2025, which seems to be about their preliminary second quarter results. Let's see if this report gives us a glimpse into how Lithia is really doing, because sometimes flashy press releases hide a less exciting reality. Make sure you subscribe for regular insights like these and join our Discord community, linked in the description below for even more discussions. So what we have here is a current report on Form 8K. Think of this as a company's way of telling the public about important events that happen between their bigger quarterly or annual reports. It's like a news bulletin for investors. The date here is July 15, 2025, and this is important because it tells us the report is about events that happened on or before this date. The company we're looking at is Lithia Motors Inc., a big player in the automotive retail space. They sell new and used cars and also offer service and parts. Now, this section tells us Lithia Motors is incorporated in Oregon. This is just background info, but it helps establish the legal framework for the company. Here's where it gets interesting for investors. Lithia Motors has its common stock trading on the New York Stock Exchange, and the symbol you'd look for is LAD. This means when you hear about LAD stock prices, they are talking about Lithia Motors. This part, item 701, is about Regulation FD, which stands for Fair Disclosure. Essentially, it's a rule that says companies have to share important information with all investors at the same time, not just a select few. What's really happening with this filing is that Lithia Motors put out a press release on July 15, 2025. This press release shared what they call preliminary results for the second quarter of 2025. Preliminary means these are early numbers, not the final audited ones. This is a crucial disclaimer. They are telling us straight up that these numbers are estimates. They might change after they do a more thorough check, or if something unexpected happens between now and when they release the official final numbers. So treat these as an educated guess, not a hard fact. Now we move to item 9.01. which covers the exhibits. This is where they attach the actual documents that support the report. Exhibit 99.1 is the press release itself. This is where all the juicy details from the preliminary results are likely contained. We won't go through the entire press release line by line here, but it's important to know that this is the primary source of the actual financial data being released. Exhibit 104 is a bit of technical stuff. It's a way for companies to present their financial data in a machine-readable format, making it easier for computers and data analysis tools to process. It's like giving the numbers a secret code that software can understand instantly. Finally, we get to the signature. Tina Miller, who is Lithia Motors' Chief Financial Officer, Senior Vice President and Principal Accounting Officer, has signed off on this report. This means she's attesting that to the best of her knowledge. The information provided is accurate as of the date of the report. CFO signing off on preliminary numbers is normal, but it reinforces that these are still early days for these financial figures. Now, looking at Lithia Motors and these preliminary results, what's the real story? While we don't have the full financial tables directly in this 8K filing, the mention of announcing preliminary second quarter results is the core event. In the world of car dealerships, which is Lithia's business, sales volumes, vehicle margins, and service revenue are key indicators of health. If these preliminary numbers show strong sales and healthy profit margins on those sales, it's a good sign. However, if there's a dip, it could be due to various factors like rising interest rates impacting car buying, inventory issues, or increased competition. What we need to remember is that this is a snapshot, a preview. The real test will be when Lithia releases its official second quarter earnings report, which will have the audited financial statements and all the detailed tables we love to dissect. But as a first look, these preliminary results can signal the general direction the company is heading. So my take on Lithia Motors based on this filing, it's essentially a heads up about their upcoming financial performance. The critical takeaway is that these aren't final numbers, so we should wait for the detailed official report to make any firm judgments. However, it does show that Lithia is actively communicating its performance to the market, which is a positive sign in terms of transparency. The key for investors is to watch for any significant deviations from expected performance once the full report is out. Are they selling more cars than expected? Or are their profit margins shrinking? That's what we'll be looking for in the next report. Alright, that's our quick decode of Lithia Motors 8K filing referencing their preliminary Q2 results. What are your thoughts on these early indicators for Lithia? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown useful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more regular dives into the financial world. And don't forget to join our Discord community for more in-depth discussions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.